Check out the video description for details. It's Tuesday, October 24th. Today we're going to focus mainly on Hasbro. We're going to touch a little bit on esports along with that, though, because we believe that both of them are closely tied together. So let's kick things off with talking about World Wrestling Entertainment. And this is actually more esport related than World Wrestling Entertainment, although WWE stock, which is down 2% today, is a one that we like. We think that if you want to own a monopoly, they're the ones to get. 2% dividend, no brainer. But I'm going to pull up an article here. It's on ESPN, and all articles that I reference or web pages here, I put the link in the description of the video. So talking about Cloud9 getting $25 million in funding, and WWE is one of the people that invested in them. So these esports companies are getting a lot of mainstream funding. If you remember, the owner of the Patriots is getting into esports with some of the franchises for Overwatch and things like that. So esports is a huge, huge business. And when you're talking about regular sports, one of the industries that rides along with that is your traditional merchandising industry, okay? What that's going to look like is a little bit different for esports when it really catches off, and it's going to be people like Hasbro that your merchandise there is going to be collectibles, toys, in addition to your standard shirts and things like that. But the toy industry is going to benefit from it greatly once it starts getting some traction. Especially if they have esports leagues that are geared more towards younger people with some of the stuff that Nintendo's doing. You're going to get older folks with your Overwatch and Call of Duty and things like that, but there'll be esports for kids games out there. Trust me on that one, because they'll be able to sell lots of merchandise. So Hasbro was down yesterday. It was down about 8%. I'll just use this. Here you can see they dropped primarily because they said the revenue was going to be a little bit soft with that Toys R Us bankruptcy. They've rebounded a little bit today. The CEO was on Mad Money last night. I didn't watch that whole thing. I got to catch up on a lot of the comments that he made, but I read about the soft outlook for sales. So I think anything under 100 is a great buying opportunity. Hasbro has about it's 800 million or so in free cash flow and a 2% dividend. They've got cash to more than offset their debt. And like I said, I think long term, the future is going to be with the collectibles and things, and tagging on to that collectibles. That's why we like GameStop stock as well, as they transition to more of the collectible market. Be very interesting to see at their next earnings how they do. They've been bouncing around, hovering right around 20, but an 8% dividend yield, almost 7.5%. It is right now. Long term, we think they'll be able to transition their stores over. Short term, they're going nowhere, so collect 8%. Right away on it. And if you want your probably the best esport play is Activision at the moment. A lot of the other gaming companies, Take-Two would be one to look at. Maybe EA. I'm a little sour on EA with some of the stuff that they're doing lately, but Activision is one of my favorite, especially if you want to go esports. So Activision, Hasbro, GameStop, all great choices for esport investing. And that's it for today's episode. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't already to get the latest investing news for gamers. We'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching.